So my big break, like I was.
So here, David is asked how he became Davido.
So I used to be a producer mainly. Like I always wanted to be like in the background of things. So I used to have an older cousin. He was like the musician of the family. He was the older cousin. I was the last born. I'm the last born of my family. I've always been the youngest. But then I was very, very good with like computer, tech, stuff like that. So when he told me that, oh, he does music, I quickly went to go and learn how to record music from YouTube. I learned from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I bought like a computer, the program and everything, and I started learning on YouTube. Then I started recording people. So I started recording artists, stuff like that. So one of my cousins that was always with me every time in the studio, he noticed that, like, if you're an artist and you're in the studio and I'm recording you, if the artist made a mistake, you always notice that I'd always give the artist like, I'm okay, don't sing it like that, sing it like this. Sing it this way. It will catch their ears more this way. So over time doing that, I noticed that I was like, yo, I'm better than everybody that I'm recording.
One thing this interview will teach you is that in life, it is not how far, but how well. I mean, it doesn't matter who started. Somebody can actually introduce you to something, and at the end of the day, you will even do better than that person.
Over time, then, I was just like, you know what, maybe I should record a song. So the first song I ever recorded blew up. No, that was the second one. The first one, DAVIDO blew up in like Africa and everywhere, but like the first one like blew up locally, like in Lagos, Nigeria.
What was it?
It's called Back When. So that one was, I was in school, I was in college because I had moved back to Nigeria, but my dad sent me to like the village, a school in the village, far away.
Babcock University people, arise. So Davido is calling your school. Davido is implying that your school is located in the village. I have never been to Babcock, so I don't know. Is Babcock really in the village? When he says village, that's the same way he talks about Babcock every time he is interviewed. I totally enjoy listening to the video.
So he'd only let me come back every other week to Lagos to do music. So the deal was, you know what I'm saying, I can do music, but I got to finish school, you feel me? So I was doing that. So one day my boy called me, he was like, because I dropped the song and I went to school, so I don't even know what's going on. There was no social media like now where somebody can just send you a snap like, oh, I was in the club. They went crazy to your song. So my guy went for the weekend and came back on a Monday, so I'm walking to class like, he's like, guy, I was in the club last night. Everybody's singing your song. I said, eh? Boy, I dropped my school bag so quick. So like that was like the time then when I started realizing that, okay, I think I want to fully do music. So I left school for a bit and then went to focus on that, and then everything just...
And Davido was asked about his father's reaction when he decided to choose music fully. Let's hear what he said.
Oh, he was mad, man. He was... But funny enough, my family, they've always loved music. Like my family, they dance a lot, we throw a lot of parties. But my dad is just very, very adamant on education. No matter, I don't win 100 Grammys, my daddy wants you to get education.
So, on what Davido learned from his father when it comes to business, investment, let's listen to what Davido said. You will be shocked that he sometimes fights with his father over his spending habits.
It's still, business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get in a lot of arguments because, showbiz is different from a normal person's life that's just doing business. Like, for example, I might be in Italy and then maybe he just sees like a caption, oh, Davido buys this $300,000 watch. Come, why are you wasting your money? I said, Daddy, you understand. Do you understand? We're inspiring people. Do you understand? Do you understand? We're inspiring people. So, like, different aspects, but all in all, it's still business. Like, he still calls me to make sure, like, yo, save here, invest here, blah, blah, blah. If I want to, like, for example, I wanted to rent, like, a penthouse and stuff like that, and he advised me, like, you're wasting money. You're just renting, you're spending, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 on just, buy it and then use it when you're not around, Airbnb. So, little advice here and there. But, yeah, it took a while for, him him to really accept the music. But now he accepted it fully and everything.
So, guys, in this interview, you just heard the video say him and his father usually get into lots of arguments over the way he spends money, because his father, being a business mogul, does not understand why David should be buying a wristwatch worth $300,000. So he usually advises him on investments and savings. He also said, his father generally does not like when he spends on material things. And yes, I remember his sister Sharon said so too. She mentioned that David spends so much that she can't spend like David. Let me get, here's what she said about David's spending habits.
So we finally figured out what I was going to wear. And fun fact, this jacket actually belongs to David. So I thought it's pretty cute that I'm wearing it. I only buy my expensive things from his closet. And when I say buy, I mean take from his closet, because I would never spend this much money on clothes.
So this is David's sister Sharon wearing his very expensive jacket, and here is the moment he noticed after she prayed for him before his show.
David, I go to your closet and steal things all the time. I don't like you.
So guys, hope you enjoyed watching David's interview with Forbes all the way from Botswana. If you want to see a longer version, you can check out Forbes' YouTube page on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yes, if you want to see the interview, is about 25 minutes long. I won't be posting it for obvious reasons. I don't want to be giving copyright claims because that will be too much. So guys, tell me, as a human being, can your children talk about you the way David talks about his father? Like, who are you? What are your inspirations? What memories do you want your children to have of you? Is it that of a dad who is always screaming, who is always aggressive, a dad who is always drunk and the brink, like he gets so drunk that the owner of the beer parlor puts him in a wheelbarrow and rolls him home and drops him in front of the door? What kind of dad would you like to be known as? Just tell me in the comment section. Hope you are proud of yourself. Are you a proud dad? From the way David talks about his father, you would know why he is such an amazing dad to his kids. Yes, David might be flawed in the sense that he's of Roma and share rice. His weakness for women is annoying. I personally do not like that. But one thing you will never deny about David is the fact that he cares deeply for his children. He respects their mothers too, to a large extent too. He respects them. You won't see him dragging them on social media, regardless of the tantrums they throw. So guys, I think that's all. So thanks for listening.